These ones aren't good. It is my first turn, so I want to take advantage of it as much as I can. Yeah. Does he have a book?
Right.
Can I see that he has a book or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. You've got that. Right now he's just channeling it in his hand, and you can't really see anything else. You're just seeming to make a threatening motion.
Okay.
So what do you do that? What else are you doing? It's a very enclosed space. What's happening?
Can I grapple him?
You can try to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a fighting fit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Does anybody want to help me out here?
Nope, it's a battle.
I mean, yes, but...
Yeah.
So,
I got a 2
Good.
in strength, just straight up.
Let me see. I think it's a strength check, like a direct.
No, wait, I have advantage on.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, thank
That
God.
thing that
I was
We
wondering
already
just then.
forgot.
7.
It's better.
5. So I got a 13 on.
double digits.
13.
That's what we like. Yeah. That's what we want.
Oh, we need.
Let's see.
I really wish I could cast spells in animal form. Can't wait for that to be a thing.
What level is that?
Like, basically level 20.
Like,
That's like an archdruid thing
Okay.
almost,
Sorry,
I think.
I
I've got a
keep,
long time.
you know, coming up with different shit, but it's like I completely forgot what this character
You're good, man. So what did you roll for the grapple?
12.
12. You go up and you try to like grapple him, and he just shrugs you off and kind of pushes you off to the side, still channeling that flame magic, and he's just like glaring daggers at you. Do you have anything else? You use your action, your bonus action, and your movement to get close up to him.
I think that'll be it then. I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action.
Okay.
Can you see the book? Maybe I'll
Everybody's
check-
Norman,
check
what you
on
doing?
D&D more.
Oh,
really?
yeah. One of the druid tags at the beginning should put you close.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Torin.
Okay. What's that do?
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area attacks. The warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Okay. So remember that you have that on Torin.
Yes.
Remind him. That little dice will help you.
Yes.
He's got a defensive spell on him. Alright.
Attack
You do
rolls.
anything
It's
with
attack.
bonus action? Do anything with your movement?
No.
Okay.
10 small. So,
Alright. So that brings us to. Let's see. Let's roll a perception check. This guy doesn't notice.
Ooh.
This one does notice, and he starts to. Actually, I'll say a disadvantage because you're in that tent. He doesn't notice, okay? So that comes to them. Let's see. You guys are still
Where are we?
enclosed. Alright. This one does notice. Kind of sees you, Norman. And he's going to.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's going to try and attack you. That was a natural one, no.
Okay.
Okay.
He
so-
gores himself on his sword, and we have one less thing to deal with.
He kind of like, whoa, and tries to like stab you in the back, and even though you've got your back to him, he just can't quite hit you, and you're just
Ooh, a
like,
penny.
it skates off of your body. And after that, he's gonna kind of like step around here, kind of block the entryway. It comes to him. He's gonna attempt to do the same thing, kind of noticing, or actually, let's see if he notices. He does notice. He's going to try and attack you as well. Fuck. Okay, he does not hit. Does the same thing. Skates off you.
We're really at a disadvantage. Maybe don't yell fuck when you're not immediately killing
You
us
guys-
all.
Whatever.
There are a lot of them.
And I'll say this guy can't quite get a line of sight on you, so he's just kind of like going to run over here and give back up to these two if you guys try to rush out of here. And then for his action, he's gonna just like, ah, and like shout attention towards this tent here. Miriam, you're up.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck.
There's a lot going on in this little tiny place.
Focus down the boss.
Get the nerd.
Focus
Get
on
the
the
nerd.
boss. Get the nerd. So is he holding a book or is he just holding his hands in a threatening wizard manner?
He's holding his hands in a threatening wizard.
Oh
manner.
god, he's shirtless
Okay.
and he has
well,
a beard.
I'm gonna grab his hands and grapple him to the ground. I guess. I'm
Right.
gonna
Perfect
bear
music.
hug him. Just hip.
Roll an athletics check for me.
Hip.
Take it. And the advantage only works on me, so.
Hip.
Yes,
No.
Yeah, he saves from that one.
Yeah, he does.
So you just, he's a squirrely motherfucker. You can't get him. He kind of like takes that, and you see him as you try and like grab him, and you see the fire magic kind of go out, and you see him take out this staff, and he's just kind of like holding it. And as you look at it, you see this pure glass crystalline staff that kind of raises up, and he's just kind of standing back at the ready, looking at both of you and just glaring daggers. You see the small kind of little girl behind him, just like cowering in fear and trying to like get behind you. All right.
Curl, you know.
So, all right.
I don't know why I'm holding my dice. I'm not going anytime
Yeah.
soon.
So, I'll say just kind of like, let's see, movement for these guys
We should have convinced Tiny that when he heard the promotion to attack his
is.
friends.
So, this one's gonna hide over here. This one's gonna
Have you been
hide
playing 9 or
over
is
here.
it just like the
This
best
one's gonna hide.
battle music from that game, from that
Is
series?
it 8?
It's 9.
It's 9?
9 has the best battle music.
I was humming the 8 thing, but okay. It's Final Fantasy music.
It is Final.
Here. All of the goblins are gonna
They
kind
are
of like
somewhat.
post up, and they. Actually, you don't see what they do. Okay.
Who
Alright,
knows?
cool.
They're
Alright.
there.
We don't know that they know.
They exist.
Okay.
But we don't
So,
know.
you see Riznar kind of lock eyes with all of you, and as you're trying to like go in and trying to grapple him and everything, he is going to.
Push us, isn't
He's gonna call us mean names and make us
Aw.
feel bad.
As you've seen
wish.
this already, you
Grosky
see him
little
stand
bitch.
there, and you see him take his staff, and he kind of takes one step towards you, and just
Oh,
dissipates in the
fuck.
mist. You do not know where he went.
motherfucker. Fucking bitch tits.
All right, that brings us up to Sylvis. You're up. What are you doing?
Bear form. Go. And I attack the nearest hobgoblin? Want
Yes,
to say
hobgoblins.
I attack him.
Okay.
So that would be first with the bite.
As you go up to this hobgoblin, you see that he's got like a shield and like some decent looking mail, and he's just kind of standing out there at the ready, like ready for any attack that's coming at him.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
I mean,
I'm giving flavor.
gotcha. That's a 10 plus plus 5, so that's 15.
15.
Uh-huh.
That does not hit.
Damn. All right, so I go down with the claws. Same thing. 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
All right, so both strikes, just scraping off of his shield, and it's like, even though it's a small form, he's just kind of at the ready and just blocking this entryway. I'll say as you kind of like poke your head up and you
I was gonna say, what
you
size
look
are
over
they?
top of them. They're
Just out of curiosity.
considered mediums. They're like
Okay.
normal human-ish
Yeah,
height.
I'm large, but
Yeah.
I was thinking if they were small.
Yeah.
I feel like that should.
As you look up, roll a perception check for me.
Do I use my stats or their stats?
Their stats.
Huh?
Their stats.
Perception plus 3, so 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think-
just even though you're in the heat of combat and you're looking through these two things. you
Oh,
see-
wait. I have an advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. Does that matter?
Fuck it. Take advantage. You need
Hell
everything I
yeah.
give you.
Hell yeah.
19.
So you smell the faint like sulfur smell of like the fire that was burning, and Ruznar hands it to you, and he steps through and lands right there.
Okay. Is it possible to get through the opening where the goblins are?
Right now, there's two hobgoblins kind of actively blocking this tent, and then one that's behind them kind of backing them up.
So just for movement, I wouldn't be able to get
You
past
wouldn't be able to
them.
get through them unless
Ask them
they're,
if they
they're
can let
out.
you through.
Right now, they've kind of got
I'm
you
up
in
there.
pincer.
That's
Uh,
politely.
Can I... It's a tent. Can I just bust through a wall? Would
I'd
I have
say-
to...
Yeah, man.
As an action, you could try and claw your way through it,
But
but
not as-
you've used your action to attack them. Not as a bonus action.
Okay.
I could say you could start
And
moving
not as
towards
like
one of
a-
the outside walls if you wanted to try and get a different.
I want to
advantage.
try to... Yeah, I don't know. I do want to move, maybe... I don't know what to do.
While you're delivering, you're have to be.
Okay.
So decide what
You're
you're doing.
need a
I don't
break?
know if I need to
Let's
be
see.
blocking
Yeah,
the
so
door
you might need a
or
break.
if
I'm
I
gonna
need
stand
to
up
get
for
away
a
from
minute
the
to
door.
work or something.
Because he's definitely just about to shoot a fireball at the tent.
Yup.
So, since I'm last in the order, should I try to move out of the way in order to
Yeah.
allow someone else to try and escape?
I think
before
we'll
it
be
happens?
fine because we're resistant to fire.
Both of you are.
Yeah. So.
I feel like you should be.
Yeah,
but I don't think you
it's
are.
not really stated.
Yeah.
I don't think you
No.
are.
And I'm not.
Disadvantage on fire attacks, I think.
Seriously? Why? I thought you were a fire-based dragon.
Yeah, and you get disadvantage on this any
I
like
don't think
fire-based
it's
attacks.
disadvantage.
Or is it
It's
just immune?
I think we're resistant, so we get like half
Resistant.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, it's still gonna hit us. It's just not gonna do near as much.
Oh, I need to write down my
This
temporary
ain't
history.
something that rolls can fix. This is gonna be a little harder to fix.
I got it.
The sacred text.
Right.
The text!